Hello, today we're going to be reviewing the TopStep trading platform and their website and the whole setup. So we're on their main site now. As you can see, it's a trading company, a prop company, and they trade in futures instead of CFDs. So it's a futures trading account. They have various trade account sizes, as you can see here. We have the 50k, the 100k, and the 150k. Now, they're slightly different, as in they have a monthly fee, so you have to pay these fees every month. So at the time of recording, 50k was $49 a month, 100k was $99 a month, 150k was $149 per month. And you get varying contract sizes, as in the number of contracts you can trade on your futures account depends on the size of your account. For example, on the 50k here, you can see we have a maximum position size of 5 contracts or 50 micro contracts. And then as you scale up, it scales up on the account. So 100k you have 10 contracts maximum, and 150k you have 15 contracts. So it's quite easy to set up. You select which account size you like, sign up for an account. When you sign up for TopStep, you get to choose what trading platform you wish to trade on. My chosen one was the TopStep X account, which is basically a TradingView chart, but on their own little customized setup. You can also choose Trade Ninja, Trade of 8, Quad Tower, and some additional ones down here, Sierra charts as well, etc, etc, and a few different ones to choose from. You're then taken to the payment screen to confirm how much your account will be per month. And remember, these are billed per month, every month, on a recurring payment charge. They do have some advantages, as in if you breach the rules and your account is in drawdown past the maximum loss level, you can reset your account after each rebilling each month. So there's nothing really lost, you just pay the same amount each month. Although this is a promotional price at the time of recording, they generally maintain these prices while you keep the account open and active. So if you get the account whilst it's an offer, generally I found they hold those prices until you cancel. Once you acknowledge the terms and conditions and that you've read all these various conditions, you simply enter your card details as expected and continue with your purchase. Now we're within our TopStep account, and as you can see, it gives you all the details you need. We signed up for a 50k account. We currently run at 50,216, and it gives you all the details you need: the maximum losing amount, current balance, daily loss, daily wins, etc, etc, your target levels, everything you'd expect. You got little graphs and charts and everything else should you wish to look at them. Average winning, average losing, win trade percent, average trade, everything you'd expect. Then you have a breakdown of your trades here. From within this, you may start an additional combine. TopStep call each account a trading combine, which to me was a little bit confusing to start off with, but it's just an account. And then so you could have an additional 50k account or 100k account or 150k account. And you just select the account you wish and sign up for an additional one. Now TopStep are based in California in the United States. And we'll have a quick scroll through their site now. As you can see, earn by passing the trading combine, which is just their version of a trading account. Choose the account size you wish. Pay that amount each month until you pass your account. Upon passing the account, there's an additional small fee. Currently at time recording it's $125. Was it $149? It's not a lot anyway. Just to activate your account once it goes live. You can trade all the usual assets you'd expect to trade here. We got the E-minis, S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, crude oil, gold, micro gold, micro NAS. You can also trade the currency pairs like pound, dollar, euro, dollar, and everything else you'd expect. Click on the full list. So here's the full list of tradable assets with TopStep. As you can see, there's plenty to choose from. We've got the E-mini 500, micro S&P 500, Nasdaq, the Russell, Nikkei. What else have we got here? And currencies, we can trade the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, the yen, euro, pound, all the usual. You also have the ability to trade lean hogs and live cattle, crude oil, natural gas, plutonium, heat and oil, and then you've also got corn, wheat, soybeans, etc, etc. Plenty to choose from there to trade on your futures account. TopStep offer various resources to help you along your way. They have blogs, videos, podcasts, TopStep TV as they call it, on YouTube, and various other videos and stuff to help you on your trading. Here you can see an overview of the TopStep X trading platform that they offer, which is the one I've been using. I find it very good. I'll show you some good features on it in a second. So it's using the TradingView charts. It is limited on the number of the types of indicators you can have. You can have custom indicators. You can only use their selected few. Here you can see available products to trade on that account. And here's some sample charts. On TopStep, they have something called a tilt, which will show you the percentage of people buying or selling certain assets at any given time on their setup. Quite handy if you want to see what the current trend is. You also have TopStep TV. TopStep also have an active Discord community where you can participate and ask the members questions and look for guidance and help. They have a group coaching option. Here you can meet the team at TopStep. Also on TopStep they have a new to futures trading start here, so that's quite handy for a lot of people moving over from CFDs. They have videos on trading foundations and various other videos to get you started and up and running. Okay, so here you can see we're on the TopStep X trading account. This is what you will end up with. I currently have the 4-screen split. You can choose whatever screen split you would like. This is how I trade it. And then whichever asset I'm looking at the time. So for example, pound dollar here. You can simply hold Alt on your keyboard and left click to go full screen on the particular asset you're looking at. And then trade that. It has all the usual features. You can select a timeline, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute. Drop down and select any you like. Highlight the ones used the most often, which will appear here. You also have 1 second, 5 second, 30 second. Interestingly, you can also select them in ticks, so you can see the chart in 500 tick moves. And various other options here. I tend to stick to the 15 minutes and flick between them that way. Again, pushing Alt and clicking on the mouse will take you back out, and you can zoom in on any of the assets you're currently looking at. Here's gold, for example, and just trade them like that. It's not a trading course, it's just an example of how I have my TopStep account. So here you can see they have this thing called the tilt, which will currently show you how many people going long and how many people going short on various assets. So NQ is the NAS, so it will tell you how many, just the weekend at time of recording, but normally it will tell you the percentage of people in long trades and percentage of people in short trades, etc, etc. And you can customize this a little bit and select which options you wish to see. Now, one of the main advantages of the TopStep X platform I find is really handy is they have this setting here where you can set the maximum risk per trade, maximum profit per trade, and that's great and that's perfect, that's fine. So mine are currently set at $200 risk per trade and $1,000 profit. So when those targets are reached, it closes the trade for you. But perhaps more importantly for most traders and most people are these daily loss limits, which you set yourself. So you can manually type in how much you want your maximum loss to be in a day, for example $1,000, and then if you wish it to liquidate the current trades when you reach $1,000 loss, or it can even liquidate and block you so you can't trade for the rest of the day. Really handy feature. In fact, I used this feature the other day when I had a few losing trades, and it blocked me out for the remainder of the day, which stopped me taking any more trades. It's a really good feature, and everyone should use this just to limit it. You can also use maximum number of trades per day. Currently I have mine set to 10, so should you go off kilter and normally you trade like 2 or 3 trades, and now all of a sudden you're up to 10 trades, the account will actually block you for the day and stop you. It's optional, you don't have to set them, you can do them as per you wish, but I would advise people to do it, especially if you're new to trading. You can also lock out your account for the day to stop you. If you've got a twitchy trading finger and you feel you can't resist, lock yourself out for the day and it will just come back on the next day. So really good features. I'm very glad to see TopStep have added these features to their trading platform. So back on the account here, one of the things I mentioned a bit earlier was the number of indicators available is a bit limited. You can't have custom indicators, you can't download your own indicators. You've only got these select few, which to be honest, it's not my favourite choice. So some of the things, say you wanted session break indicators from a certain provider, you can't use them, you can only use the things available here. I mean, there's plenty to choose from, you've got poly bands and various other things. But what I tend to do is just stick to the basics, moving averages and VWAP. So if you are looking for particular indicators to be available on this platform, you might need to look elsewhere for that. But that's just a small disadvantage on this current account. You have zigzags, Williams, volume oscillators, plenty to choose from, but maybe not everything for everybody. The trading platform is basically TradingView. Apart from that, you have all the features of TradingView, drawing lines, trend lines, etc. It all works exactly how you'd expect it to work. You can highlight and draw circles, magnet to nearest candles, all the usual stuff, everything you'd expect. As you can see on here, I use a anchored text just to remind me of the values of the various future contracts. For example, here on the pound, I'm reminding myself that one tick is $6.25. Whereas if we go to gold, I have this anchored text here just to remind me of those. One tick being different values. If I go to NQ, you can see I've got the NQ various values here just to remind me, and you can set a long and short position just like you can on anything else. There you go. And then you can just set those and know exactly how much you're going to trade based on them. Placing a trade is easy. You just right click on the chart and you can set the number of contracts you wish to trade here. You can market buy, market sell, stop buy and limit sell. And then you place the trade and it'll appear on there. And then once it's activated, then you pull your stops and your TPs to the correct levels. If we have a look at TopStep on Trustpilot, you can see they have a great score at the moment, currently 4.5 at the time of recording, over 7,894 reviews, most of which are pretty damn good. 5-star, 5-star, 4-star. You get the odd ones as expected where it'll be a little bit lower. If you look at the general score, TopStep is well respected by the majority of people. A little bit about the history. They were founded in 2012 under a different name. They currently employ about 60 people in Chicago. And it says on the site they enjoy debating whether a hot dog is a sandwich or not. So there you go. So that's it. What's my overall opinion of TopStep as a trading prop firm? Really good. I really like them. I've been trading with them now for a good few months. At least 6 months actually. And I think everything I've had experience with them has been great. Like I said, the website's great. There's lots of resources to help you learn. The accounts are a reasonable price. There's always something on offer, so just bear in mind. These prices at the time recorded are not offer prices, but generally they always have something on offer at some point of the year, so you can always find a good deal with them. The trading platform, TopStep X, is also excellent. Using the TradingView charts, I have had no issues myself, placing trades, taking trades, managing the account, and keeping track of where I'm up to. As a trading firm, like I said, I've had no problems with them. Been with them for about 6 months now, and I'd highly recommend them. And that's it. Thanks for watching.